Although Tai Chi, or Tai Chi as it is more commonly known in the UK, originated thousands of years ago in China, many different versions of this movement art and training exercise are now practiced worldwide by all ages. This film shows older people learning at an introductory level in community and senior citizen centres and in a typical one-to-one session in someone's own home. Even those who are physically limited or chair-bound can benefit from Tai Chi. Janet Goodridge is an experienced teacher of movement and dance. After about 10 years of learning Tai Chi, her first teacher asked her to teach a group of older people. She became very interested in this and has continued to introduce Tai Chi to older people and others for 13 years. Now, despite some physical difficulties, she continues to enjoy and derive great benefit from Tai Chi practice. Tai Chi has been found to improve conditions such as high blood pressure, arthritis, and multiple sclerosis. Some researchers discovered that the system of slow, controlled, flowing movements combined with deep breathing helped to reduce falls in elderly people. Following these findings, a BBC World Service Health Matters programme included a visit to one of Janet's classes to investigate the benefits of Tai Chi for elderly people. When watching people practicing Tai Chi, we see a continuous sequence of movements known as a form. The long traditional Tai Chi forms can be difficult for beginners. Shorter, less physically demanding versions have been developed over the years. One such form is the 5 elements form, which is being introduced here. This simpler sequence still provides an effective experience of Tai Chi and, supported by regular practice, can bring a sense of achievement relatively quickly. This particular form was developed in the late 1950s by internationally renowned Tai Chi master Sun Lianghao Wang. Janet has studied with this master for many years and continues to do so.
Before beginning to practice any form, we need to focus on energy and awareness in body and mind.
None of this series of movements is a fixed routine. They are not Tai Chi movements as such, but chosen to help these people prepare for Tai Chi, to calm down, develop physical and mental coordination, and generate Chi energy, the life force in all living things. Encouraging a sense of flow through the body, improving cardiovascular circulation, deeper breathing, awareness of posture, whether sitting or standing. To quote a Tai Chi master, "When in stillness, you should be as the mountain. When in motion, you should move like the water of the river."
With these movements, we embody ideas derived from the Chinese concept of the 5 elements, Wu Xing, or moving forces in the whole universe, identified as water, wood, metal, and earth. The movements of Tai Chi are related to natural energies found in nature.
One advantage of Tai Chi for older people is that its gently flowing movement does not rely on physical strength. Also, the slow-paced movement makes it easy to follow.
A sense of harmony and balance is brought about by the symmetrical movement. The 5 elements form concludes as the arms cross with Bao Hu, translated as carry tiger, a metaphor for sensing energy, and Gui San, or return to mountain, as the arms gently lower, signifying a return to the quiet, still center of ourselves and reinforcing a sense of balance.
As Janet has learnt from Master Al Wang, the Chinese characters for the 5 elements may be used as a kind of map, reflecting the Qi energy of the brushstrokes. These can be mirrored in body movement for an increased sense of energy flow. This is one of the background aspects of Tai Chi, which broadens students' interest and is sometimes included in classwork. These students have attended classes for some time and are learning a sequence from Master Al Huang's first circle form, movements of gentle side-to-side rotation, raising and lowering the arms, which develops sense of weight and more confidence with shifting balance. With older people, doctor's agreement is sought before attempting Tai Chi. The movement can be adapted to suit the person and practiced within individuals' movement range and capabilities. For example, whether standing or seated as here, where the home-based student too begins to learn movement from the first circle form. The class usually ends with a calming, centering, breathing sequence.
Well, as you can see, I'm an elderly lady, the oldest one here, and it's given me balance more than anything.
I'm finding it's helping my arthritis. My fingers are beginning to part, you know.
Yeah.
But I do these exercises at home as well, and I find it does definitely help my fingers and my knees.
Yeah.
So there is some benefit from being, you know, from the arthritis in doing Tai Chi.
I'm actually trying to recover from advanced cancer, and I can definitely recommend it.
At first you think it's going to be easy because you lift things slowly and that, but in fact it can be harder than doing the Michael Jackson type of thing because you're doing it gently, your muscles having to hold your arms and so on.
Yeah.
In Tai Chi, you think as you move, you know, they don't just say do this, do that. And there gets a stage sometimes, you know, plateau, maybe 3/4 way through, where I feel it's a bit strenuous. But when it finishes, and I think, oh, I'm going to collapse at the end. But when it finishes, I'm surprisingly relaxed. Like now, you know, I thought, oh, everything's going to cave in. But if I can hang in there, I feel relaxed, unlike any other kind of, well, it's not an exercise, this is what I like about it.
Coordination, link with nature, gentleness, and having one's mind attuned to the movements and using one's visualizations as one goes along.
It does make you feel more energetic, yes. And also a different outlook on life.
I can definitely recommend it to people. They might feel as though maybe they've been in hospital a long time at me and feel, oh, I can't do anything like that, it's going to collapse, I won't be able to. But it's amazing that you do feel, you go at your own pace, and it's amazing how relaxed you feel at the end of it, because I find, you know, it can be quite strenuous, but it's not strenuous when you finish. Like now, I feel much more relaxed.
I think if it were started almost as a must at an earlier age, 60, and carried on, we would have fewer elderly people in wheelchairs who need help and who are burdened to themselves and everyone else.
Often I come here on a Monday, I'm really tired from the weekend, and I always leave more energised than I was when I came in. So it definitely helps me to feel more energetic, but also sort of more relaxed. I feel more cheerful, feel happier afterwards. And also I get very stiff and I don't do enough exercise at home. So coming here I find really works all the muscles.
Yes.
And I feel much more flexible and relaxed. It just always makes me feel great. I feel very bright afterwards. And I come in often feeling very sluggish and tired. So, and I leave, you know, skipping out the door. Okay.
It's sort of, when you've got a problem, it really does go away. It may not last forever, but at least it calms you down and you can sort of tackle it better.
The gentleness of Tai Chi movements makes it very suitable for older people.
Yeah. And I think more elderly people would find the benefit.
Cross arms, and again.
This is Elizabeth, Janet's oldest pupil, 100 years old.